Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. So I thought today we could take a look at some vintage Winx Club cards that are not from the Winx Club collectible trading card game. I have a whole video on the collectible trading card game, but I actually have loads of other Winx Club cards that aren't from the trading card game that I keep in this trading card binder. And I figured today I would show you all of the Winx cards that I have that aren't related to the trading card game. Because again, and there is one exception in this video, but again, most of them aren't related to the trading card game, again, because I have a video on the trading card game. So most of these cards are related to the dolls. First off, we have these holographic cards, and I have two of them. Now I do have this Icy doll, but I don't have this Techno doll. But my friend has this Techno doll, and she gifted me the card that comes with it. So she gifted me this card. From the back, they both look like this, and from the front, they look like this. And they're holographic, or I think there's another word for this as well. I call them holographic, but they're basically the image on them changes. So it shows you Tekna as she is transformed and Tekna without her transformation. And then for Icy, it's Icy's witch outfit and Icy's civilian outfit. And then we have more of these holographic cards. I heard someone say in one of the videos that these were super popular in the early noughties, but I think they're still really popular. Like, they often come with K-pop albums, I feel. So here we have the 4 cards that come with the Mini Winx series, and these you can only really see them on a really natural background. These are also like transformation sequences. On the very first frame, the Winx is in their civilian outfit, and then there are other frames and they transform, and there are 4 frames in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same for music. And Flora. And Blue. And if you look at it the wrong way, then it doesn't look quite right, as I did here. Blue. And some of these are very well-known artworks, like this one and this one. But the middle ones, I think some of them are exclusive to these cards, because I've never seen this image of Bloom without her wings elsewhere. And similarly with Stella, I was just thinking that I don't think I've ever seen this artwork anywhere else, where she's like semi-transformed. So I feel like maybe they did these frames specifically for this doll. And same with Musa, like the second frame is always super rare to me. So yeah, I love these cards. But moving on, here I have some Disney Fairies cards. Here I have some Disney Fairies cards, which aren't relevant right now. But these cards actually came with the Season 2 boosters of the Winx Club trading card game. But these cards aren't used in the trading card game. They're magical makeup cards. You can add water to this shimmer, and then it makes makeup. You mix it, and then you can apply it to your skin, and it's sort of like skin shimmer. I have never done this because I wanted to keep these cards pristine and pretty, and I think they look so nice. I only have Musa and Tekna, but I'm missing Tekna from this line, so it's good that I have Tekna on 2 other lines. Then I have this set of cards, and this was a set of cards that was sold in Italy, and they were like all sold together. You didn't have to buy boosters or anything. It was like a single card game. And my grandmother got this for me from Italy. This is a Season 3 era, but some of the artworks are Season 2. And you have images of all of the Winx girls in their Enchantix and in their civilian outfits. And on the back of these cards, you have these little questionnaires. These are like those personality quizzes, I feel. Like, there's a question about you, and you pick one of the answers, and then it tells you which Winx girl this answer corresponds to. I've never played this because I don't speak Italian, so I've never done the quiz. It would be fun to try and Google Translate it. Back when I got these cards, Google Translate wasn't anywhere near as advanced, so I feel like I couldn't have done this. This one is pretty like self-explanatory. I guess you choose like an element, and if you choose A, it's earth, and obviously that's flora, and B is bloom, and water is Aisha, which again, like very self-explanatory. But basically you can sort of play which Winx girl you are with these. These are like a personality quiz conversation type of card game, which I think is fun. I think it's fun that they did a party game or a personality game for Winx Club. And then finally we have some cards that come with the Mattel Winx Club dolls. These are the sort of oval, thick paper or thick cardboard cards, and I always really loved those. The standard for these was that one side had the fairy form and the other side had the artwork of whatever the doll was from. I always really liked the fairy side. You can see both sides. Here you can see the fairy sides, but on the sensational dolls they had a photo. So this is the sensational bloom card. This is the Save the Last Dance Flora card. So you can see this artwork where Flora is wearing this modified outfit of her episode 3 outfit. And I think this is an original artwork done for the Mattel dolls as well, because I've never seen it used anywhere else. And Flora's dress actually looks quite different from the dress that she is wearing in episode 3. And here's Sensational Musa. And here are the cards for my 2 Stella dolls. This is actually the image for the Charmix Stella doll. I don't know why they decided that this side should have her in this outfit. I also haven't really seen this image of her much. It's very unique, I think. And this is the denim Stella artwork, which I also think might be exclusive. And here we have Aisha or Layla and Musa. These are from the beach line, and interestingly enough, here they didn't give them original artwork with the clothes that they actually wear, even though they wear pretty much the same clothes in the series. And here on the other side you can see that Stella is wearing her Charmix as well as her fairy form. Here on the other card she's just in a fairy form, and Layla is in her fairy form, and so is Musa. And these are just the little extra artworks that were on the box, and I sort of pulled them off from the box. This is from my Save the Last Dance or ball line Flora, and this is from my camping or beach line Aisha. I was editing and I realized I forgot to show you the Stella and the Musa one. So the Stella one is from the Charmix collection. That's why she's the only one in her civilian outfit. And the Musa one is from the beach collection one. Also, if you like collecting cards, you might want to check out today's sponsor, Bandayama, because they have loads of different fun collectible cards and anime merch. And if you're shopping there, make sure to use my credit code HILDIA5 to get 5% off your order. Thank you so much for Bandayama for sponsoring this video. And now let's get back to Winx cards. This is from my Sensational Musa. It was a bigger box, so this artwork was also bigger. And this is from my Enchantix Technos box. The Enchantix dolls didn't come with the little cards. And this artwork is from the fashion pack. So I was looking for some unofficial Winx Club cards that I know that I have, but I couldn't find them. But I could find this booster sleeve for the Season 2 boosters, which I didn't even realize that I had. And I also found 2 more round lenticular Winx cards. So yeah, that's what these are called, I can't pronounce that word. Lenticular. lenticular. See, it says here on the back. So I have two more of these. One that switches from the Winx logo to Bloom, and one that switches from the Winx logo to Flora. And these came with these chewing gum sets. My friend found these from a second-hand shop. These have never been opened, and I'm never gonna open them because the chewing gum has probably gone back. And then we could also argue that this is a set of Winx Club cards. This is a memory game, so you have to match two. So there are cards like this inside. Actually here, this one should be here, so there's a pair. And they have these sort of semi-original arts where they've just added these sorts of extra stuff to the images. There are lots of pixies. There's Aisha. There are also pictures with all the couples. There's some season 1 artworks. Some season 2 artworks. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you all of them, but I just figured I should show this as well, because I don't think there's ever gonna be another video this will work, and I'll show you some more. Here are Bloom and Flora together. Tune, another set of Flora. Stella with a clover, and interesting edit. I don't like it. Musa with a candlestick. Some very questionable edits. But I also found these unofficial Enchantix cards that I just printed out myself. I think I tried to make my own memory game. So yeah, it has some really early artwork. I think this one is from Michael's Winx Club. From a TV promo with Enchantix. Does anyone know where this artwork is from, actually? Because like it seems to be one big artwork. If I can find the unofficial cards I was looking for, I'll show you these as well. I found them! So these cards are from unofficial Winx chocolates we used to sell at kiosks here. They're all same in the back. So they all look like this from the back. This one's slightly broken, but on the front they have these different artworks of the Winx girls, and they're numbered. I don't know if they actually had that many different numbers as it says here or not, because these were definitely unofficial. And the chocolate actually tasted pretty bad, but I got a lot of these because they were cheap and they were available at little kiosks. And yeah, I loved them. And I'm guessing none of you have ever seen these because they were just like a random thing we sold. But if you have seen these, if you have any of these cards, let me know, because I would really like to know. I found them with my Panini stickers. And if you'd like to see a video on the world of Winx Club stickers, then let me know. That would be like an hour-long video because I have so many Winx Club stickers from so many different random places. I also have, for example, here these fake unofficial Winx Club chewing gum stickers. But I also have some official ones, and I have so many like Panini stickers and all kinds of Winx stickers. So let me know if that would interest you. I hope you have enjoyed this video. There are a few other cards that I didn't cover here, mainly the really new trading cards that are out and that you can buy from AliExpress and such. But these are really new, and I wanted to cover the vintage ones, and I also don't have these new ones. I haven't gotten any. Do you know of any other Winx cards that I didn't cover here that maybe you had? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, then make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.